of my fans are really going to be interested in this, but I recently was experimenting with this mod, hex casting. It's been out for I think a couple years, and it's on 1.19.2 right now. But I was just having a lot of fun messing around with it. So I wanted to show you guys just a basic spell that you can use to turn villagers, to cure zombie villagers before you go to the end. Or no, the nether, my bad. So we can do this because if we have a look in our book here, our spells, we have these nadirs, which are basically negative potion effects. And you can see White Sun's nadir here inflicts weakness. So, in order to cast this, all we need to do is we need to grab our position and then the direction we're looking, and we're going to combine those into the entity that we're looking at. And then what we need to do is we need to set some parameters. If you have a look in here, it needs the entity and then two numbers. The first number is the duration and the second is the power level of the spell. So to do a number, we can do, this is 0. Let's go, so duration first. So let's go 10 seconds, and then yeah, 10 seconds should be fine. And then our power level, we are just going to set it to 1, and then we can cast this nadir like so. And then it's got weakness, and you can just hit it with the golden apple, and now it is converting. And I've put this in a focus as well. Let me just check which focus it is. Yes, weaken entity. So I'll put this in here with my casting device, and I can just go and I don't have my sounds on, but you can see all of them have strength, so all of them are converting now. And there you can see they are converted. So to explain a little bit about this mod, since I kind of just jumped right into drawing the iotas and the patterns and casting spells, hex casting is a sort of magical programming mod inspired by the Psi mod. That is Psi, and this is hex casting. So basically you have a bunch of different spell components and vectors, and you combine them together to get certain effects. It is ridiculously overcomplicated and kind of difficult to wrap your head around. It took me a while to get any of it. But I think because of how kind of silly and overcomplicated it is, that makes it really fun. And I enjoy it. You can see I've got another. Let's just demonstrate this other trinket that I made. If I just grab let's grab a focus here, and then we're going to go and we're going to create an empty list, and then we are going to write it to this focus. Now that contains just the brackets, you can see, which is a list. And then in this trinket I have something that adds blocks or coordinates to a list. I can see I can grab this diamond shape and put those coordinates into a list, and you can see if I read this list now, I have all of those coordinates, and then if I were to go, let's see, we want a break spell. So that is the break block, and we're putting it in another list. And then we are going to, I think we need to switch these around because we need, and you can stop casting anytime. We need this hex pattern in this list to be at the top of the stack, or the bottom of the stack. So to switch those around, we can go to patterns, stack manipulation, Justice Gambit, and if you hold control you can see the order. So we go sideways first. So we go like this, and that switches them around. And then what we want to do is we want to run Thoth's Gambit, which just will run. So what it'll do is it will run whatever this pattern is over this whole list. And you can do that, and you can see it broke all of the things I added to that list. And you can kind of see how you can get some really funky stuff going with this mod. It's really fun. It's very technical, but I enjoy it. So yeah, I might make more videos on this. We'll see. But I just wanted to kind of demonstrate a little bit of what I was doing with it.